What's up, guys? I want to do a really quick video here and talk about this LeetCode problem, 1929 concatenation of an array. And as always, I'm not just going to do the problem. I'm not just going to show you the solution. I'm going to kind of talk through it here and talk through kind of my thought process behind this from here. And when I do these videos here, as much as they are for you guys, are also for me too, because when I talk through them, I feel like it allows me to think about the problem a little more here, and hopefully you guys learn a little something along the way too. So this is I shouldn't say a pretty simple problem from here. All that we're doing is kind of doubling an array. We're taking this array once, and then we're making it happen again. We're kind of taking the same array, and we'll put it into a new array twice. So JavaScript time from here. So the first thing I'm going to do from here, since we're talking about a new array, is I'm going to initialize a new array, and we're just going to set this equal to an empty array right off the bat here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out this array, just so we can kind of see it, as humans here. And I'm going to return the same array back here. Now, of course, this isn't going to be the right answer from here because we're not really returning anything. We're just returning an empty array. So what I want to do, let's go ahead and let's just make sure everything's working. Let's just, who cares right now? And let's just run this from here. So we have an array. We'll return that array. Of course, it's not going to be a right thing here, but we want to see if this is happening properly from here. Cool. So we're spinning out this array, and it looks like this is what we want for the first part. We're getting our feet wet. We're able to make an array here. Now we want to take this argument from here, and we want to populate this array not once but twice here. So how do I do that? If I just type in nums from here, this isn't going to work because this is an array. I'm trying to add it to an array. It'd be like putting a plate on top of a plate instead of putting food on top of a plate, right? So it gives you an output. So it's not a number. How do I take what's in this array and add it to this array from here? Well, we call that a spread operator, and it's basically just 3 periods from here. It takes this array, it kind of spreads it out here, and it adds it to this array one thing at a time. If I run this now we have this array being copied over to this array. All the elements in this array are being pushed into this array from here. Now this is good, but how do we do it twice now? Now, of course, I could do a for loop. I could try to do something like that or for each here, but there's an easier way to do it. What I can do here is just like before you saw I went 1, 2, 3, 4 with commas and null. I can also put a comma here to add more values to this array. Now if I run it here, we're going to see that we have the initial array, this nums array, plus all these numbers that I added here. Of course, again, it's the wrong number. Now what I'm going to do here is I can just do this spread operator and then nums again. So now it's adding it not once but twice to this new array from here. And I can remove that. And now if I run this from here, now I should have the right result, the right answer. Cool, and what I can even do here is I can even shorthand or simple up this code a little bit here and remove that. So now we literally have one line of code here. Let's go ahead and run this. And it looks like this is passing both test cases here. If I submit it, let's see how good I did. Let's see how fast it is. It's looking pretty good. So it only beats, it's not too fast here. It's actually pretty slow. And the memory is actually pretty high too. So what I want to do is I want to go back, and just for kicks and giggles, let's go ahead and let's see if declaring this array and then returning it changes things at all. Actually, I should have. Let's go to submissions from here. I'm going to write these down in a separate window. The runtime is 149 milliseconds. And the memory is 46.6 megabytes. And let's just see if this runs a little better here. And of course, there's always a balance between, and again, this script is very simple right now. There's a balance between readability and speed and efficiency of your code here too. So it looks like this actually made the performance a little bit better from here. So even though my code is a little bit longer in this case from here, the performance is a little better here. I'm going to stick with this solution because it feels a little better to me here. Again, of course, it's, more lines of code here. I like the performance aspect of this. Actually, the memory is just about the same, but it ran a little faster. So anyways, if you guys learned something, be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. If I did something wrong, be sure to let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.